Hello everyone, and welcome to this video on how to learn English fast and speak fluently. Do you know that learning a language can open up a world of opportunities? Have you ever wondered why some people seem to pick up English so quickly and confidently? Perhaps you have asked yourself, how can I speak English without feeling nervous or making mistakes? In today's video, we will explore simple and effective methods that will not only help you learn English faster, but also give you the confidence to speak fluently in your daily life. Imagine being able to strike up a conversation with a native speaker at a coffee shop or confidently express your ideas during a meeting. Have you ever dreamed of watching your favorite movies in English without needing subtitles? Do you know that even small daily practices can lead to big improvements? If you've ever felt frustrated by textbooks or complicated grammar rules, then you are in the right place. This video is designed to help you break free from those obstacles and enjoy a practical approach to learning English. I want you to think about the times when you hesitated to speak in English because you were afraid of making mistakes. Have you ever felt that pang of doubt when you try to say something, only to worry about being misunderstood? Today, we are going to change that. We will take a step-by-step journey where you will learn key concepts, engage in fun practice exercises, and discover how to use everyday language that is friendly, simple, and effective. Every question you ask yourself like, do I really need to be perfect? Or, can I learn English without stress? Will be answered in this video. I invite you to keep an open mind and listen carefully because the methods we discuss here are proven to work. Do you know that the secret to learning a language quickly is not memorizing endless vocabulary lists, but practicing the language as you live it? Have you ever noticed how a small change in your routine, such as listening to a short podcast or repeating a sentence out loud, can have a significant impact? Today, I will show you how to integrate these simple practices into your everyday life so that you can start speaking English more naturally. In this video, you will find that learning English is not about perfection, but about progress. Have you ever experienced the joy of finally understanding a sentence or expressing your thoughts clearly? That moment of triumph is within your reach, and I am here to guide you. We will explore a series of engaging ideas and practical exercises that will help you move from basic knowledge to confident communication. Do you know how rewarding it feels when you realize that every mistake you make is just another step toward fluency? So, are you ready to embark on this exciting journey? Have you ever considered that the path to fluency could be as enjoyable as it is effective? In the following sections, we will dive deep into the key principles of language learning, practice essential conversation skills, and summarize everything into actionable steps. This video is your gateway to unlocking a brighter future with English as your tool. Let's begin with an open heart and a curious mind, ready to explore and enjoy every moment of learning. In this section, we will cover the essential knowledge that lays the foundation for learning English fast and speaking fluently. Understanding the basics is the first step toward becoming a confident English speaker. English is one of the most widely spoken languages in the world and serves as a bridge between cultures, careers, and communities. Mastering it can give you access to a wealth of opportunities and experiences. The first key concept to understand is that language learning is a gradual process. It involves building a strong foundation through daily practice and consistent effort. Rather than worrying about perfection, focus on clear communication. Start by learning common words and phrases that are used in everyday situations. For instance, simple greetings like hello, good morning, and goodbye are the building blocks of conversation. Do you know that these small words are the keys to unlocking meaningful dialogue? Once you are comfortable with these basics, gradually introduce new words and expressions into your vocabulary. Another essential element is listening. Listening to native speakers can help you understand the natural flow and rhythm of English. Try listening to English songs, watching simple videos, or even following along with a podcast made for beginners. When you listen, you absorb not only the words but also the pronunciation, intonation, and natural pauses that make the language sound lively and engaging. Have you ever noticed how music can make language learning more enjoyable? The same principle applies here. Listening regularly will help your mind adjust to the sounds and patterns of English. Grammar is an important aspect of any language, and English is no exception. While it might seem challenging at first, focus on learning the basic rules. Start with the simple subject, verb, object structure that forms the backbone of English sentences. Once you have mastered this, you can gradually introduce more complex grammar as needed. Remember, the goal is not to be perfect, but to communicate effectively. Many fluent speakers make mistakes, and that is perfectly normal. Each mistake you make is a learning opportunity that brings you closer to fluency. Vocabulary is another crucial area. The more words you know, the more easily you can express your ideas. One effective way to build vocabulary is to learn a few new words every day. Use flashcards. Label everyday items in your home with their English names, or even try mobile apps that make learning new words fun and interactive. Have you ever realized that every new word you learn is like adding a new tool to your toolbox? With each tool, you become better equipped to express yourself in various situations. Cultural understanding also plays an important role in language learning. Language is deeply connected to culture, and understanding the cultural context can make learning more meaningful. When you learn about the customs, traditions, and daily lives of English-speaking communities, you start to see why people use certain expressions or idioms. For example, common phrases or jokes in English might have historical or cultural backgrounds that add flavor to your learning experience. Have you ever wondered why certain phrases seem so natural to native speakers? Gaining cultural insight can help you understand these nuances and use the language more effectively. Technology is a powerful tool in the modern language learner's arsenal. Today, there are countless apps, online courses, and language exchange programs available that make learning English accessible and fun. These tools often use interactive exercises, games, and even video chats to help you practice speaking, listening, and writing. Have you ever tried using an app that turns language learning into a game? Incorporating these technologies into your daily routine can accelerate your progress and keep you motivated. Setting clear and realistic goals is vital. Ask yourself why you want to learn English. Is it to travel, to advance in your career, or simply to enjoy new cultural experiences? Whatever your reason, setting specific goals can help you stay focused. For example, you might set a goal to learn 5 new words each day, or to have a 10-minute conversation in English every week. These small, achievable goals can lead to significant progress over time. Every time you reach one, you will feel more confident and encouraged to continue. Creating an immersive environment is another key strategy. Surround yourself with English as much as possible. Change your phone's language settings, watch movies or TV shows in English, and try to think in English even when you are not studying. Immersion doesn't mean you have to live in an English-speaking country. It simply means integrating the language into your daily life. Have you ever thought about how much easier it is to learn when you are constantly exposed to language? The more you immerse yourself, the quicker you will adapt and learn. Practice with others whenever possible. Joining online communities, participating in language exchange meetups, or simply talking with a friend who's also learning English can provide invaluable practice. These interactions help you get used to speaking in real-life situations and expose you to different accents and conversational styles. Remember, communication is about sharing ideas, not about perfection. Each conversation is a step forward on your journey to fluency. Finally, always stay curious and open to learning. Ask questions when you encounter something new, and don't be afraid to make mistakes. Every mistake is a chance to learn and improve. The journey to fluency is a series of small steps, and each step, no matter how small, brings you closer to your goal. Do you know that every question you ask is a sign of progress? Embrace your curiosity and let it drive your learning process. By understanding these fundamental principles, vocabulary building, listening, grammar, cultural insights, and the use of technology, you lay a solid foundation for rapid and effective language learning. Now that you have a strong base of knowledge, it's time to put these ideas into practice. Consistent practice is the bridge between knowing a language and speaking it fluently. In this section, we will introduce a variety of practical exercises and activities that you can incorporate into your daily routine. These exercises are designed to be simple, fun, and effective. One of the best ways to practice is to start with basic greetings and self-introductions. Stand in front of a mirror and say, "Hello, my name is Will. How are you today?" Notice your facial expressions and body language as you speak. Do you feel more confident when you see yourself smiling and speaking clearly? Practice this simple dialogue several times until it becomes natural. You can also record yourself and listen back to identify areas for improvement. Next, try engaging in short dialogues with a friend or family member who is also interested in learning English. Create scenarios that you might encounter in everyday life, such as ordering food at a restaurant or asking for directions. For example, one person might say, "Good morning, may I have a cup of tea, please?" And the other could respond, "Sure, would you like sugar or milk with that?" Rehearse these dialogues until the words flow naturally. This type of role-playing is an excellent way to build your conversational skills and overcome the fear of making mistakes. Reading aloud is another powerful exercise that can help improve your pronunciation and fluency. Choose a short article, story, or even a set of instructions written in simple English. Read the text slowly and clearly, paying attention to the rhythm and intonation of your speech. As you read, pause at punctuation marks and try to mimic the natural pauses in spoken language. Have you ever noticed that reading aloud not only helps with pronunciation, but also reinforces your understanding of grammar and vocabulary? Repeat this exercise daily to build confidence and fluency. One exciting exercise is called shadowing. Find a short video clip or audio recording of a native English speaker talking about a simple topic. Listen carefully, and then try to repeat exactly what you hear, matching the speaker's pace and tone. This technique helps you learn the natural rhythm of the language and improves your accent. It may feel challenging at first, but with regular practice, you will notice a significant improvement. Have you ever experienced the thrill of finally matching the speed and tone of a native speaker? That feeling of progress is incredibly motivating. Another effective practice is to describe your surroundings. Look around you and choose an object or a scene, perhaps a window with a view or your favorite spot in your home. Describe what you see using simple sentences. For example, "This is a red chair. Is comfortable and soft. I sit here to relax and read." This exercise not only expands your vocabulary, but also encourages you to think in English. The more you describe your daily environment in English, the more natural it becomes to form sentences spontaneously. Writing is also an essential component of language practice. Start a daily journal where you write about your day using simple sentences. It could be as straightforward as, "Today I went to the park. I saw many birds and felt happy." Over time, try to write a little more each day, incorporating new vocabulary and expressions. Then read your journal entries out loud to combine writing practice with speaking. This multi-step exercise reinforces what you learn and helps solidify your knowledge. Let's not forget about fun exercises like tongue twisters. Find a few simple tongue twisters in English and practice saying them slowly at first, then gradually faster. For example, "She sells seashells by the seashore" is a classic tongue twister that helps improve clarity and pronunciation. Although it may feel a bit silly, these exercises can significantly improve your speaking skills and help you articulate words more clearly. Listening is as crucial as speaking, so set aside time each day to listen to English. Choose a podcast, radio show, or even an audiobook designed for beginners. While listening, write down any new words or phrases you hear. After the listening session, practice repeating these phrases out loud. This active engagement will help your brain absorb the language more effectively. Do you know that even a few minutes of focused listening each day can lead to noticeable improvements in your comprehension and speaking skills? A very useful practice is to engage in free speaking. Choose a topic that interests you, whether it is your favorite hobby, a recent experience, or your plans for the future, and speak about it for 1 to 2 minutes without stopping. Do not worry about making mistakes or using perfect grammar. The objective is to get comfortable with expressing your thoughts in English. This exercise helps break the fear of speaking and trains your brain to think in English spontaneously. Another exercise that you might find helpful is language exchange. Connect with someone who wants to learn your native language and arrange regular conversations where you both practice speaking. This reciprocal learning method not only provides real conversational practice, but also exposes you to different accents and speaking styles. It is a great way to build confidence and make new friends who share your passion for learning languages. If you have access to an online learning community, participate actively in discussions and group chats. Engaging with others in English can be very encouraging. Write comments, ask questions, and share your progress. This social interaction will help you learn new expressions and slang that are used in everyday conversation. The more you communicate with others, the more natural speaking English will become. Remember that consistency is the key to improvement. Even if you only have a few minutes each day, try to incorporate one of these exercises into your routine. Small, regular practices add up over time and eventually lead to significant progress. Each time you greet someone, read a paragraph, or record your voice, you're building your skills and moving closer to fluency. Now that we have explored both the fundamental knowledge and a variety of practical exercises, let's summarize what we have learned and discuss the next steps in your English learning journey. Today's video showed you that learning English fast and speaking fluently is not about memorizing long lists of vocabulary or perfecting complicated grammar rules. It is about consistent everyday practice and the willingness to make mistakes and learn from them. We began by engaging your curiosity with questions like, do you know that learning English can change your life? And have you ever wondered how simple practices can make a big difference? These questions are designed to remind you that every learner's journey starts with curiosity and the desire to improve. By opening your mind to these possibilities, you can overcome the fear of speaking and embrace the learning process with enthusiasm. In the knowledge section, we discussed the importance of building a strong vocabulary, listening to native speakers, and understanding basic grammar. You learned that every new word, every listened sentence, and every cultural insight contributes to your overall fluency. Remember that language learning is a gradual process that rewards consistency and practice. Every small step you take, from labeling objects in your home to listening to your favorite English song, is a victory. The practice section provided you with practical exercises to reinforce what you have learned. We covered everything from basic greetings and self-introductions to role-playing everyday situations and engaging in free speaking. You also explored techniques like reading aloud, shadowing native speakers, describing your surroundings, writing in a journal, and even using tongue twisters to sharpen your pronunciation. Each of these exercises is a tool to help you break free from hesitation and build natural speaking habits. As you reflect on today's lesson, ask yourself, what small step can I take right now to practice my English? Maybe it's recording a short self-introduction, joining an online language exchange, or simply listening to a podcast for 10 minutes. The key is to take action. Do not let the fear of making mistakes hold you back. Every error is an opportunity to learn and grow. Your journey toward fluency is built on perseverance, consistency, and the courage to step out of your comfort zone. I invite you now to take the next step in your learning journey. Choose one or two of the exercises we discussed and commit to practicing them daily. Set clear, achievable goals. Whether it's learning 5 new words every day or having a 10-minute conversation in English and track your progress over time. Celebrate each small success and use it as motivation to continue learning. Your dedication and effort will soon lead to noticeable improvements in your speaking skills. If you found this video helpful, please share it with your friends and fellow language learners. Leave a comment below to tell us which exercise you enjoyed the most, and feel free to ask any questions you might have. Your feedback helps build a supportive community where everyone can share their experiences and learn together. I truly believe that with a positive attitude and consistent practice, you can achieve fluency and open up a world of opportunities. Thank you for joining me today. I am excited to see your progress as you implement these techniques into your daily routine. Remember, every conversation, every reading session, and every new word learned is a step forward on your path to fluent English. Keep practicing, stay curious, and never be afraid to ask, "Do I know enough?" or "Have I tried this before?" Each question is a sign that you are growing and learning. Now it's time to put everything into action. Pick up your notebook, set a daily schedule, and make a commitment to yourself to practice English every single day. Whether it's through a short conversation with a friend or a quiet moment reading aloud, every effort counts. I believe in your ability to learn and speak English fluently, and I know that with dedication and practice, you will achieve your goals. Let's make this journey together, step by step, until you become confident and fluent in English. I look forward to hearing your success stories and celebrating your achievements as you progress. Remember, the road to fluency is paved with curiosity, perseverance, and the courage to keep trying. Thank you for watching this video, and I can't wait to see how far you will go. Keep learning, keep speaking, and most importantly, keep believing in yourself.